I remember doing a video on Patreon Dark about Florida being underwater. And I went back and looked at that video after I posted the chemtrail video, and I found something interesting. I have this one rule that I wasn't going to post anything from the Dark Patreon on YouTube, but this part I had to. It's just a piece of it, it's not the whole video. And it's piggybacking off the last video about chemtrails. Remember, the PDF said that the chemtrail spraying will continue all the way to 2050. So I had these articles about Florida underwater. Look at the year that they expect Florida to be completely submerged. I'll give you an example. Florida is going to be underwater. I really believe South Florida is going to be underwater one day. The reason I say that is, in one video I posted talking about the buildings being built in a hurry, I made a comment about a large displacement of people, but I was thinking that they were coming from overseas. Then a connect popped in my head. I remember years ago seeing this old US Navy map showing California and most of Florida underwater. Even though they say the map is a hoax, it still stuck with me. Why would they make a hoax about that? So now I'm thinking if Florida do go underwater, a lot of those people would probably start heading to Atlanta, especially since Atlanta is growing so fast. To me, that's a connection. So now it's a coincidence that it's a connection, and that counts as one. Now you have two options, to either wait for more coincidences or look for it. I did both. The one I waited, I started seeing more on the news that every year for the past few years, water level keeps rising in South Florida. That's coincidence number two. The ice in the Arctic is melting, which is raising the water level. That's number three. But I wouldn't pin it all on the melting ice. The poles are shifting. You know how many hurricanes we had so far? We're already halfway through the Greek alphabet. I don't remember ever reaching the Greek alphabet before, and we're already halfway through it. And the ones I looked into was there any celebrities still in their Miami homes? Apparently celebrities haven't got the word yet, or they're just waiting because they still have time. Because the other thing I looked into, were there any articles of Florida flooding? And there are several. One thing most of them have in common is that Florida would be underwater by 2050. You can't tell me there's no correlation there. That's number four. They setting people up with all the homes and apartments they building up knowing that it would be worthless in about 30 years. Now with that being said, here's a couple of other things I see in our future. We will be going cashless. That's happening, so prepare yourself for it. I can't give financial advice because I'm not an expert, but what I would do is put at least 10 to 25% of my cash into either stocks, gold and silver, and some type of cryptocurrency and just hold it there. Wow, the time I posted this, Bitcoin was at $16,000. And the other one, we are well on our way to a Minority Report scenario. Okay, that's enough of that. If you want the whole video, you have to go to Patreon to see it. This was just to give you an update and keep you posted on what's going on. They're melting that ice. They're making it hot. So I thought you should know that. I'll talk to you later. Peace.